See, the thing that gets me the most is how you manage to remain so composed. Like how you so calm. See, if it was me, there ain't no way I'll be able to stay calm. You'd see me burning up like napalm. Ain't nothing long, I'd be like the Viet Cong in Vietnam when the US were out there lining them up for death. I'd feel like I needed to get everything off of my chest until I ran out of breath. You know, if it was me in that position. But okay, I get it, you're different. Cause these are some serious allegations. Accusations which led to your ex-girlfriend going to the station and giving out statements on your gross misconduct and misbehaviors, of your oppressive approach on wanting these sexual favors. Man, I've seen this before, but never in my direct circle. And I'm finding it real hard putting together this guy that I know with all these things that I'm hearing. This shit's bait hot and it's dangerous. I can see the flames, it's so far from a game, I can't even call you a... See, I can't even say this. But you know there's a name for this. See, I'm old school, you're new school. I even called you my little bro, true. But we went to a different art and drawing school because it's clear that we've got some contrasting rules when it comes to dating. Cause see, if they say no, well, you just seem to take it. And forgive me if that ain't it. But if that's not the case, then why is this a third girl that's felt the need to come to me and say shit? And you know what bothers me? Out of the whole three from you, I ain't get not one apology. I doubt that you're even aware of this heavy load of yours I've been carrying now for ages. So now I'm deciding to say the things I've skipped delaying. It's been long enough. And these females who say that you've assaulted them until now have had to be strong enough. And it was hard. Nah, it was more than tough when I was sitting there listening when shh was telling me in detail about what had happened. And you know, because of what had happened, so many times she was crying and I was dying inside, twisted, sick, that a friend of mine had fucked over another friend of mine. What, you kidding? Yeah, I was livid. So to avoid any switching, man, it only seemed natural to create a distance. Can call it what you will, what me moving different, but bearing in mind that this time, this was the second girl to come and tell me something like this, and it just didn't make sense. But then what happened? But then it happened again. See, now to me at this point, it's really all clear as crystal meth. You're just gonna continue to run these steps until something's said. On top of the fact that we seem to have a bunch of mutual friends who really all just wanna bury their head, so I guess I'm the one who's gonna have to take that step. So if this is chess, then check. Cause how many of these flags are red? And how many are we gonna be ignoring? Yo, don't you see a pattern forming? All I do see is everybody else wanting to brush this under the carpet like it was less important because it's someone we're cool with. All failing to see that this is all just supporting it. Which is another hard thing for me to take in. Knowing that when it really comes down to the crunch, ain't no one even trying to have this conversation. So now I'm feeling all alone even though I'm not the only person who knows. See, if this was chess, then yes, it would be a case of a bad pawn. You call it a lover scorn when your queen runs to me to tell me how you've been inappropriately moving your bishop. This is sounding way overboard. It wasn't meant to happen one more night, king. So now the pen's back in my hand and I'm writing, making a piece of it. But only because once it reads on a page then I'm releasing it. Because I haven't wrote a thing in ages, honestly. I swear I was getting kind of tired of it. But with this on my mind, it's like this little nigga come and brought me out of retirement. So cool, little bro. But nah, I ain't co-signing it. See, I ain't right on this issue because it happens to be a trend. This issue was actually happening with one of my friends. And I've got to see it come to an end. So I'm signing out. Little bro, yo, I really hope I don't have to write this letter again.